motherfucking show, bitch.
When I tell you Armon Wiggins went in on his live last night, he had a 3-hour live last night and he was doing a review on Funky Dineva's interview with Carlos King. And I just knew he was going to snap because for Funky Dineva to tell Armon to grow up and what he's immature or whatever. It's like you don't tell a grown man that's in his mid-30s at that, to grow up or that they immature. Like, I knew that was going to cause some problems, especially with Armon, because he don't play. I'm a good fan of his and Funky's, and it's just like, okay, I know both of them. You don't play with certain words with this person, you don't play with certain words with that person. So I knew something was going to come down the pipeline. Well, except for y'all watching the whole 3 hours of the live, I just recorded some clips that I thought that was more interesting and was like more a little piping hot for me. So yeah, check these clips out from Armon Wiggins from his live last night going in on the whole TGIF situation.
Unhappy at TGIF. Because from the outside looking in, because we've known each other for almost 20 years,
I can't get into the point where you're talking about you wanted the show to be successful and all of that. And like, I just can't, because you made it seem like you gave me the law of the land, and you gave me the law of the land in regards to Claudia Jordan. You didn't give me the law of the land when in regards to Al Reynolds. You know that. You did not give me the law of the land in regards to that. You gave me the law of the land in regards to Claudia Jordan and you know, and how the company was pretty much going under. And I just can't take that you're sitting up here trying to make it seem like you're just giving this advice and you wanted us to win, when you were literally going live at the same time, taking the viewers, and you use words mimic, like, and you just can't. You didn't want the show to survive because you wanted the people to say that, hey, the show didn't do well without you. And it's no tea, but let's just keep it a stack. You didn't actually end up calling me or reaching out to me in any capacity. Al ended up telling me that he was talking to you about Claudia and how she was sitting down on the show. I end up calling you and giving you the rundown and giving you the tea, and then we started talking. You never reached out to me the entire time. You never reached out to me when I was in the running for it. The only time we started talking is because Al had been talking to you about Claudia, and then you realized that Claudia didn't like me. You never really cared for me to be on the show. Like, let's not, like, don't sit up here and pretend like you gave a damn about me being on that show, girl, because you really didn't even care for me at all. You didn't call me because you thought I would be a good fit. We only got on the phone because Claudia was the ops. Let's be clear. Like, these girls get up here and they try to act cavalier. Like, girl, they've been, you know, trying to usher me in. These bitches, they never did me no favors. None of these girls ever did me no favors. And don't sit up here like you was genuinely doing me a favor. None of these bitches ever do me no favors. Know that. Nobody ever gave me no, you didn't genuinely call me for shit. Let's be clear on that.
I know when he had to do other stuff and couldn't be on, he would refer me, or sometimes they would ask him, like, you okay if Carlos do it? So I want y'all to know, like,
my thing is this. Somebody said you're focusing on the negative. You damn right. Because at the end of the day, you could have said all of this stuff to me over the phone. There was a point in time, we talked one time and never talked again. But yet you go and sit up on here. I don't care what nobody say. I should not wake up in the morning and see you have these opinions and learn new opinions that you have of me. Cordial, cool, whatever you want to call it. To me, at least give me the heads up that it's happening. At least call me. But you out here knowing, again, the brush that you're painting, this is hundreds of thousands of people. Now it's, oh, Armon, now you're painting this brush. Got many people thinking, oh, Armon is immature. He's abrasive. Is this? He needs to just grow up. I may have received that better if you would have called me like you say you would, because you called me when you was trying to be messy with Claudia. You called me to run down, or I called you. However we got on the phone, we got on the phone to run everything down about Foxhole, to gossip about that. But you couldn't call me for this grandfather growth talk that you giving Carlos King about me. Girl, y'all can buy into that bullshit. I don't buy that. Because if you really cared, you'd have called me. About the criticism, it's about where it came from and how I was on a public platform where I had no idea that it was coming out.
She was on your thing. The shit didn't have nothing to do with me. It was a lot of, just me being caught in between her shit, her and Al, whatever the fuck they had going on. And it just...
Oh, like me. So, like me. But you get to quit, and I don't get to feel away. You get to feel caught in between, but I don't get to feel caught in between. Okay. That's cool. Let's keep going.
It was dumb.
And walked away from 250. And that was the smartest thing you've ever did, right? And everybody but I didn't get to feel any kind of way. And there's no way I was caught in between anything. I was just immature. Oh, okay.
And so let me give you the every day, Monday through Thursday, 2 shows on Thursday. Then we log on. It's a shitstorm every damn day. It's something. It's a call here, an email this person said that.
And this is all before my immature ass got there. This is why I'm just like, well, girl, how do you go through all of this and act like you don't understand why I moved the way I did when you left $250,000 on the table? But you don't understand. But that's fine. In case you don't understand, I'm about to break it down to you at the end of this video, so everybody will get an understanding why I did what I did. Because Funky Dineva, he ain't lying. But what I'm trying to understand is everybody can justify him feeling some type of way and being caught in the middle and shit going down, but yet somehow, when it came to me, I couldn't have felt any of this. I would just have to be immature and needed to grow up. That's that bullshit for me. But let's go. Let's keep listening.
That I'm guessing. I don't know.
That's the lie. Because you went and gave me the rundown of everybody that you couldn't trust, remember? But now you're sitting up here acting like you don't know the law of the land. This is what I'm trying to say. But you was giving me the scoop. So you knew something. You was telling me, don't trust this one. Don't fool with that one. And it was everybody but Al. So you do know something. So why are you not keeping it a stock? What was the issue? Al was the problem. And you don't want to admit that Al was the problem. Because that's your Kiki girlfriend. And you're sitting up here going in and out of it when instead of just saying Al was messy. You don't want to say that. So you're going to play like you don't know. But girl, you do know.
I don't know what was going on after I left. When
you don't know nothing that was going on about after you left, but yeah, you know little things about me, even in regards to Fox Soul, where you feel like I need to grow up and there's some maturing. Girl, which one is it? Either you know what happened when you left or you didn't. How is it that you know little things when it come to me, but when the question come to Al, you don't know what happened when you left? See, this is what I'm talking about. You knew about little things in regards to the show when it came to me and me needing to grow up. But now you don't know much in regards to Al's demeanor and how he was during the show. Yet this man called you going off after the roast, which it flew over a lot of people's head, which I don't understand how that happened. Y'all sound like that was a familiar conversation. That wasn't a girl, I haven't talked to you in months. Let me just give you the tea. That gave you, girl, I've been talking to you this entire time. We've been on the phone gossiping about the show, about Claudia, Armon, Joyce, Justin, and everything that's going on. And you've been and Al's been running back to you every day at the end of the show. Y'all been talking shit. Like the fans may not get it, but I picked up on it as soon as he flew over there and called you. So you pretending like you don't know how his demeanor was. You know damn well how his demeanor was. You caught it when he called you on air. He's been calling you every day after the show. That's why he felt so comfortable to fly over there and call you on live and say, tell me I don't have a reason. Tell me I don't have a reason. Go watch TGIF right now. Well, girl, that wasn't out of the blue. That was a pickup conversation. Y'all been kikiing it up. So you're not going to sit up here and play with me. I don't care what these people say in the comments. Y'all been running it down. Y'all been gossiping. You and Al. Let's be very clear on that.
I was there. Me personally, I don't think that Al is a diva. And he didn't exemplify diva qualities when we were there. Honestly and truthfully, when I was there, Al was the most insecure of the three of us, you know.
Oh, so he's not a diva, just insecure. So it's probably hard for you to see what I went through. I'm glad you said it. He was very insecure. Now we finally got some truth there. That is the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And he was always like, kind of like worried, you know what I'm saying? Like worried that he wasn't doing good, or
exactly
worried that people didn't like him, or, you know, he always had to have his notes and stuff. And he always kind of felt, you know, a little inferior to Claudia and I, because he was like, you know, you guys are more experienced than this, you know. I did not experience any diva-like behavior when it came from Al. Like I said, after I left, I don't know what happened. And I can't speak about anybody else's relationship and experience. I have not.
You can't speak about shit in regards to them, but you can speak about my maturity level. But you don't. How do you? If you don't know what's going on, then what do you know? How do you know How do you know if I was handling it maturely or not? What do you know what's mature for me or not? What do I need to grow up for? What is it that you heard in regards to Fox Soul that you said earlier that you just feel I need to grow up? Why? Why did you say that statement? If you don't know shit that's going on, why are you talking about me?
I'm sorry, y'all. It's going to have to be a part 2. And if you want to see part 2, please go to this video right here. I'm sorry for the hold up. My phone ran out of storage, so you're going to have to go to part 2.